The Hobbit trilogy has been sitting in a very weird place for quite a while now. Many love it and many hate it, and there's actually quite a few that just sit right in the middle and go, meh. Well, for those of you that sit on the more negative side of the spectrum, I have a solution. An animated film released in 1977 titled The Hobbit. See, The Hobbit is an animated film that was directed by Arthur Rankin and Jules Bass, and oh my word, I flipping love this movie. In many ways, I believe it to be equal, and in many other ways, I believe it to be even superior to the Peter Jackson films. And today, that is what I'm going to be talking about. These are my 3 reasons why I believe that the 1977 Hobbit film is far greater than the Peter Jackson Trilogy. I'm going to start with the first thing you notice in any film, the aesthetics, the general look and feel, the pretty exterior to any film. Now, in no way am I saying that the Peter Jackson films don't look nice. In fact, I think these are pretty brilliant looking films, okay? I just believe that at times these films can sometimes end up looking just a little bit too similar to other fantasy or adventure films. The same cannot be said about the 1977 animated film. Every time I watch this movie, I'm just blown away by how beautiful it is. You could show me just one single frame from any scene in this film, and I'll be able to identify exactly what movie it's from. The way the different characters and races are brought to life is just incredible. One of my favorite character designs is for the elves. You can see which are the angelic high elves and which are the earthly tree elves. Something that I just can't say was obvious in the Peter Jackson films. But the design that actually caused me to fall in love with this film was for Gollum. He looks so reptilian. He has become so corrupted that there is no resemblance to his former Hobbit counterpart. But not just that, he's cold-blooded. The ring has corrupted him to such a state that he no longer has warm blood flowing through his veins. And before I move on to the next section, I just want to once again just talk about how beautiful the animation in this film is. Everything was hand-drawn, and you can just see the effort that was put into this film. This is quite a quick section, but I believe it carries weight. One of the biggest complaints about the Peter Jackson trilogy is that movies were just far too long, especially when you come to think about the fact that the third film was actually just one really long battle. Overall, I believe that the pacing for the 1977 film was just handled to a much better degree and allows the audience to not easily get bored or become fatigued with what they're seeing. There are only 2 instances in the entire film where I believe that they didn't handle the pacing correctly. The first is when the dwarves are captured and taken prisoner. We've been told that the dwarves have been held hostage for weeks. The whole scene that this takes place in is done in over 4 minutes. That doesn't really give us as the audience an understanding of how long they've been there. And the second scene that I believe was handled poorly was the Battle of the 5 Armies. While it was far too long in the trilogy, it was far too short in this film, with the entire battle from start to end finishing in less than 2 minutes. Besides these 2 scenes, I honestly believe that the pacing was handled much better in the animated feature. The soundtrack is the heart and soul of this movie. It is honestly the one thing that keeps me coming back over and over again to watch this, and I'm not lying when I say that I believe that this is my favorite movie soundtrack of all time. I won't be playing you any of the songs just because I don't want to get strikes on this video, but please, I highly recommend you go listen to the CD. It is entirely worth it. Not only does the soundtrack stand up today, but if you compare 2 scenes from both The Hobbit and An Unexpected Journey, you'll see just how superior the animated film is. The 2 scenes I'm referring to are the dwarves singing, What Bilbo Baggins Hates, and Down to Goblin Town. Not only does the animated film handle these scenes much better, I also feel like these scenes in An Unexpected Journey actually hinder the film and completely destroy the viewer's immersion in the film. In conclusion, is The Hobbit a perfect film? No, most definitely not. In fact, I can see many people easily enjoying the Peter Jackson films much more. But if I was looking for a film that I wanted to spend my day watching, I know which film I would choose. Cool guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know. I'm hoping to do a lot more video essays in the future. I want to continue on with Lord of the Rings and also move into Highlander and also Terminator Genesis. So please let me know if you enjoyed this video, because I'm not going to continue making them if you guys don't enjoy them. So please let me know. And if you enjoyed this style of video, why not jump across my friend's channel. His name is Dan Chappe, and he's got this channel called Happe Chappe, where he does a lot of movie reviews, video essays. So if you enjoyed what I did today, hop across to his channel, because his videos are like leagues better than mine. I guarantee you will enjoy them. Thanks guys.